We're kicking off a brand new chapter of the podcast with a special 21-day series called From Purpose to Impact. I'm celebrating by giving back to listeners who are ready to take the next step. If you've been feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or unsure of how to move forward in your online business, I want to hear from you. Simply go to youronlinebusinessmentor.com and tell me what's been holding you back. Or ask a question you'd love for me to answer on the show, and you'll be entered in a special listener giveaway for access to programs designed to support you in your journey. I can't wait to help you get unstuck and moving forward. Welcome to day 20 of my 21-day series, From Purpose to Impact. Today, I'm going to be talking about 3 limiting beliefs that keep course creators from making money. I've received several questions, and I feel like they are so common and definitely address beliefs that I had before I got started, and I want to talk about them head on. One person said, I've been building my idea for almost 3 years. I'm weeks away from being ready and wondering if I will ever finally launch. Another asked me, are digital products going to be obsolete in the near future? Is it even worth starting now? I also heard, everything feels saturated. How do you break through? I'm afraid I'll still be in the same place years from now watching others make money online. And then I also got some questions about how I sell my membership now that I've gotten away from big launches. Is it always open or closed? What works? Should they consider a membership or stick with a course? These are all such valid questions. But underneath them, I hear 3 limiting beliefs. And these are the beliefs that are keeping course creators from making money or aspiring course creators from getting started. Belief number 1 is that the market is too saturated and I'm too late. I completely understand this belief. It feels so real because when you open Instagram and see 10 people teaching something similar, or you search on YouTube and find hundreds of videos on your topic, you start to think, what could I possibly add? But saturation does not mean there is no opportunity. It means there's demand. If people are already buying courses in your niche, that is proof that the market works. And it's proof that what you offer is needed. What keeps most course creators from making money is not saturation. It's not having clarity on what sets you apart, on your positioning, your messaging, and the packaging of your offer. It's inconsistency. It's launching once and disappearing. And it's pivoting before refining. You do not need a brand new idea. You need a clear transformation and a willingness to repeat it. And let's address the digital product fear. Information is everywhere, yes, but transformation is not. People are looking for an experience, a community, and a guide who will help them reach the milestones they're looking for. Passive PDFs and content libraries with no structure, yes, those are struggling. But guide and implementation, accountability, community, those are creating momentum. Those are more valuable than ever, and that is what people are paying for. Digital products are not obsolete. Disengaged delivery is. Belief number 2 is that I need to be more ready before I launch. Let me tell you, before I launched my business in 2020, I spent 6 years in this place. I could have been the president of Procrastinators Anonymous. I've talked about this in past episodes, but honestly, that getting ready to get ready is often based on fear, overthinking, and overplanning. All of those things we say to ourselves, like, I'm almost there, I just need to tweak this. Often it's protection. Preparation is one thing, it builds skill, but protection delays exposure. You can spend 3 years refining an idea and still not feel ready because readiness does not create confidence. Delivery does. So don't think your way into proof. Launch your way into proof that your idea is valid. I finally had to go all in, take a leap of faith, feel the fear, and do it anyway. And when I did, the results surprised me. Now, you do not need 50 students to validate an offer. You just need 3 to 5 paying people. That's it. Work with them closely, see where they get stuck, refine your framework, and collect real feedback. Revenue stabilizes through repetition and refinement, not perfection. The fear of sitting in the same seat years from now, that outcome is guaranteed if you keep waiting. Launching imperfectly is not what traps you. Avoiding the launch does. Belief number 3 is I have to choose the perfect model to succeed. You spend so much time thinking, should I run big launches? Should I go evergreen? Should I do a membership or a course? Should it be opened or closed? I've done all of these things. And while I'm an open book and always happy to answer questions of what has worked in my business, honestly, what works for me may not work for you. I do not believe in the one-size-fits-all business model. I believe each and every one of us is unique because our goals are unique. Our gifts and God-given talents are unique. How we like to show up is unique. Who we want to serve and how we lead people through a process is all different. So that's why I recommend doing your due diligence, seeing what others are doing, but at some point you just need to decide for yourself. Until you make a decision, until you give something a try, you won't know what works. Now, I have done big launches and now my membership model is open enrollment. Why? Because it aligns with my lifestyle and how I want to lead. Open does not mean passive. I still create moments of momentum, I host events, and I give people reasons to join. But just like each business owner is unique, each season of your business is unique. What I wanted to do 6 years ago has changed now that I've moved to Florida, now that I'm a grandmother. They just have some different priorities of how I want to spend my time. Honestly, closed models work beautifully for some people and open models work beautifully for others. What doesn't work is switching constantly, second guessing yourself, or never making a decision. Chasing different people's strategies every 6 months means you never get traction. And consistency beats cleverness. Refinement beats reinvention. So if you're not making money yet, it's probably not because the market is saturated. It's probably not because you picked the wrong platform, and it's definitely not because digital products are dying. It's because you're stuck between thinking and deciding. Indecision is expensive. Clarity can only come from action, and confidence comes from proof. So if you're looking for consistent revenue, remember it's all about repetition. So here's my question for you. Are you weeks away or are you just one decision away? Because if you're willing to make decision after decision, things move forward. You'll refine through real delivery and you'll repeat and gain momentum instead of pivoting. You're not too late. This is exactly where you're supposed to be. Tomorrow is the final day of my 21-day series. So I'm going to take some time to share how this experience has been and what's happened after 21 straight days of showing up. But today I want you to choose. Which of these beliefs do you need to rewrite? It's time to make the move. It's time to launch. Thanks for listening to Your Online Business Mentor. If you've built a course and it isn't selling consistently, or you're tired of launching without lasting momentum, I want you to know this. Your course isn't the problem. It's your delivery model. I put together a free resource called the Course Evolution Guide, which shows you how to evolve what you've already built into a cohort-driven experience that increases engagement, results, and repeatable revenue. It's not about starting over. It's about refining what you have so it finally works for you. Download it for free at launchwithlydia.com/evolution.